Okay, yo, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to another video, another week. It is Monday, it is back day, it is high day. Today, I'm doing a full day of eating. So I'm gonna do a longer one, show you everything I eat, quantities, blah, 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 you know, all the calories, macros, like I have previously, but I'm gonna do it for a high day because I haven't did it for a normal day. I'm gonna show my training like normal. And yeah, let me know if you like these longer form contents. So I'm gonna aim for about maybe like 15, 20 minutes, maybe even longer, who knows? So comment down below. Okay, so meal one. Let me walk you through what I'm doing here. Okay, so meal one is always the same, but on a high day it's different. Today, obviously I'm having more carbs because it's a high day, which means I'm carb loading. All I'm doing, you see it all look all here lined out. I get bowl, 150 grams of porridge oats, which sounds like a lot, and trust me, it is. It is a lot of oats, about 150 grams there. And then I like my porridge thick. I like it dense, I like it hard. But let's just get water. I'm gonna fill it, so it's barely covering it, so it's basically just dry. Okay, just like that. I'll chuck that aside. And I've got the butter pan, 2 eggs. You're probably wondering why I only have 2. Probably don't give a crap. But the reason is, it's not for the protein, it's just for the fats. So shit, if I was worried about the protein from the eggs, I wouldn't have protein powder, would I? So, it just makes sense. Obviously it gives you a little bit extra, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, I've got them ones. Turn up a little bit higher. And in the meantime, get your porridge on. I'll do 3.5 minutes for my porridge, just because I like it really thick, like it's some sort of like rock. Because when I put this on, or this whey drip on, it just makes it better. Obviously I could just have the protein mixed through in a shake, but this makes it just taste not crap. And it gives it that sort of texture, so it's not like too sloppy, so it makes it good. And that's what I'm using. Check it out. Get your supplements. Pint of water. Gotta make sure you take your subs. So I'm taking vitamin C, 2 fish oils, because I split these up throughout the day. I have 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Then I have 1 vitamin B, and then 1 D3 and K2. Well then, done yet. And then just like that, gone. 2 scoops of glutamine. So the way I do this, I literally get 2 scoops in the cup, a tiny drop of water, so it makes like a quite clumpy, really thick mixture. And then I just add little bits until it becomes like icing, like kind of glue sort of thing. As you see, it's coming along, still pretty thick. So, just add a bit more. I think that's too much. Oh no, that is perfect. So that texture. I'll keep mixing it, get rid of all the clumps. Oh, so much clump in your trunk. And then eggs. Eggs are done, which is bloody beautiful, but I messed them up. Do not know why I put them in a circular pan. Alright, oats are done. Right, so now, right. I got this stuff from work, I don't know what it is. It's just like coconut and chia seeds. I never normally have this, but sometimes on a high day, I'll treat myself to a nice, good portion of this. It's literally just seeds and coconuts, flakes and shit. I don't count it. I don't know what's in it, so I don't bother counting the calories because there's no point. All right, whey drip goes on. all over that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's get every last scoopy. Delicious. Now I normally eyeball it, but I do like 100 grams of berries. That's good for your antioxidants and your carbs. Get my eggs, which I've fucked up. I say fucked up. Well, they're fucked up now because I don't care about presentation. They taste the same. I don't care about your sunny side up business. Yeah, that pan is a bit bad. Oh, it doesn't matter. As you see, that's the finished meal. I have that every day. Apart from that's normally 100 grams of oats, 2 eggs. Sometimes I do peanut butter, and then that. So okay, all that. I shall see you at the next meal, which might be pre-workout. Depends if my mate's training with me today, or if not, it'll just be lunch. So, catch you. Okay, so time for meal 2. My mate cancelled on me, so obviously I'm going for the gym now. I was meant to go to the gym like in the evening, maybe like 6:30, but seeing as he cancelled and I'm doing nothing today because I'm off for the next 2 weeks, well, I say I'm doing nothing. I'm literally just locked into the game, but I'm gonna train now. I'm gonna come back because the weather looks like it's gonna be getting a bit like worse. It's already been raining, so now I'm gonna make my meal. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna come out. Hopefully, I don't get caught in the rain when I'm biking there. I was tempted to get the train, but you know, you shouldn't give in to temptation ever. Anyway, enough yapping. This meal, 150 grams of cream of rice, and a nice little. I'll give you good boys a tip. When you've got a bag of protein that runs out, the scoop they're giving this is diddly. It's tiny. So get your scoop from your protein and wash it out. We don't even need to wash it really, and then you get bigger scoops because the scoops they give you in the protein bags are massive, like 50 gram scoops, and the ones in cream and rice are like 20 gram scoops. I'm scooping for like 3 minutes just to get the portion. All right, make sure that's boiled. All right, so cream and rice of choice. You know, you just buy them flavors and they're just like, you think they're going to be good, but they're just not. That's exactly what this one is. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like I had birthday cake and I literally ran through that so quick. But right now I've got sticky toffee pudding. It's pretty good. Not the best, but it's pretty good. And then what I'll do, zero that off, and you get your boiling water. And it's normally around 3 times, but I do slightly less. I like it thicker. You always know me. I like it a little bit thicker. Let's do 350 instead of 450. And the reason I like doing the stickers, obviously when I add the whey paste, like I said on my porridge, it gives it a bit, when you mix it through, it's not sloppy. It's got a nice bit of texture. And I don't want too much volume because I eat a lot of food, and the sloppier it is, the harder it is to get down. But anyway, and another reason is obviously I put my blueberries in, and obviously they're frozen, so the juice sort of makes it a bit wetter. So I don't want like just really wet, crappy food. Anyway, look, this is the texture I like it. It's rock. It's good, it's creamy, but it's solid. Just like that. And then what I do, obviously if I'm putting frozen berries in, the temperature of it will drop, so it'll get colder. You get 20 grams of dark chocolate, which is roughly about 2 squares. I get the 90% one. You want something like 85%, no, 70% plus. I just like the 90% one. It's my favorite one. Super dark, super bitter. Just how I like it, to be honest. It's quite nice with the sweet. And I break it up into little chunks, and I sort of push it down a little bit, so it makes these nice pools of chocolate. So I bite into it, but it won't be like runny. It'll be runny, but there'll still be sort of chunks of chocolate, so it's quite nice. And then 100 grams of berries, 100 grams from the dots. And then same thing as earlier, get 2 scoops of protein powder. This one I'm using is caramel fudge. Then again, it's not the best flavour I've had, but it works well with sticky toffee. When I was ordering online, I'm trying to work my way through all the flavours online. My favourite so far have been pistachio and the chocolate coconut, which I ran out of about 2 weeks ago. They're my favourite ones from Trained by JP. I highly do recommend them, but the only issue is I buy in bulk, and then I run out of the flavour. I'm like, crap, I've got to wait another month. Oh wow, that was really good. Same as this morning. Make a nice whey paste. a little bit of water, put a bit more, a little bit more. You just got to be patient with it, very patient. I think this is perfect already. Yes, I eyeballed the perfect amount. And another thing I'd say, a lot of the time when you're making whey drip, a lot of it gets stuck around the cup, so make sure you're scraping that cup. You don't leave any remnants. Oh, look at that, perfect already. Normally when I'm off, and I do workout in the afternoon, I normally only eat about 2 meals when I train. But the thing is, like, you could be saying, oh, I've got less food in my system, but it doesn't really matter for me, because if I have a good night's sleep and I'm rested and recovered, you know, like, I'm getting like 8 to 10 hours of sleep on my days off work, right? That's enough. I don't really need, if anything, I'd rather have a little bit less food and more sleep. I just feel better. All right, last component to this meal is 2 large cookies. It is very sweet, very chocolatey, but that's the goal, because all these carbs and all that sugar, what's going to do, so they're going to fire you up, and it's going to give you loads of energy. And by the time I get to the gym, well, it looks like I'm actually going to get the train because it is raining. But by the time I get to the gym, all this will be digested. So I eat this, and I leave half an hour before. So I wait half hour, and it takes me about half hour to 40 minutes to get to the gym. So overall, it's about an hour before, obviously. But if I'm working, I eat an hour before the end of my shift, so it takes me 15 minutes. So between 60 and 90 minute window. But a lot of the time, if I'm training earlier in the morning and I've not eaten much throughout the day anyway, I tend to eat this as my second meal and then go train. And I can train within like 45 minutes. Mainly because I don't have, like I just said, I don't have much food in me, so it's fine, it digests pretty quick. Alongside this, well, obviously, you'll see me when I train, you see it every day, I have my big bottle of EAAs and creatine. Right now, I've got the mango one, recommend that. Probably my second favourite. The best one is the orange one, worst one, strawberry fizz. And then, I have my a scoop of Turbo Pump pre-workout, as you know. And then I'm gonna stop yapping, this is going cold. I'm gonna eat this, oh my God, it is absolutely lashing it down. And then I'm gonna go and train. I'll catch you boys when I'm training. I was gonna do mic'd up today, but I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna be my sets and I don't wanna hear the grunting. So I'll catch you boys when I finish this and when I'm training. Okay boys, so I got back from the gym not too long ago. I just showed you the meal rather than how I made it, because obviously it's the same as my breakfast. It's just porridge. All I had on the side was a bagel, and obviously all the macros. It's nothing special, just a pretty quick post-workout meal, sorry. As you saw when I'm training, I had some pretty skin tight trousers on because I was on my way to the gym and I got absolutely soaked. So I called up someone and they dropped me off a little care package, some socks and some trousers, so I was quite blessed. I would have to train in soaking wet trousers, and it was a bit of a pain, but you know, I've been looked into the game for about an hour, and now the rain has calmed down, it's stopped. I've got to go get some steps in. I really don't want to do it, but stuff like this is just non-negotiable. If you want to train, you want to eat, you got to make sure you do the other things like good sleep, steps. Sometimes it sucks, but you just got to get it done. So I'll see you boys. I'm walking. I'm soaked. Oh well, I don't care. I'm almost done. Boys, I don't even know if you can see me right now or hear me, but I am getting absolutely soaked on this fucking walk. Jesus. Like, look at this weather. Like, I'm not sure if my phone's picking it up, but it is terrible. I'm soaked. But this is what you've got to do. You've got to dial into the back of your mind. I want this so bad. You've got to do this stuff. Like, I'm soaked through right now. I've still got a long way to go, but we're getting this done. I'll see you boys when I'm home. Alright boys, that's the end of the walk. I've literally just got home. So I'll see you at the next meal. Okay boys, that's all from me today. As you saw, I just finished that last meal. It's 5 today. I think that was resulting in about like 5,000 calories today, which isn't even that much, to be honest. I do that twice a week, and to be honest, it's helping. I can't lie, but you know, total macros are here. I'll see you boys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing chess with my mate, and then we're going fishing, so I'll bring you boys with me. Hopefully we catch some fish. Anyway, I'm gonna edit this up. Oh, bloody hell, I'm gonna get some kip. I'm exhausted after all that food today, bloody hell. And I'll see you tomorrow.